tonight's Project Community, we take you to Jean Lafitte, the site of one of the first Asian American settlements in history.
That's right. Mayor Tim Kerner is the descendant of one of the earliest Filipino immigrants. We spoke with him and his grandfather about the impact the Filipinos made to Louisiana's seafood culture. Tim Kerner says their influence goes beyond food.
It's a huge part of American history because it was the first Asian to settle in the United States.
One of those first Asian settlers in America is Mayor Tim Kerner's great-great-grandfather, John Rojas, a Filipino immigrant who founded Clark Chenier around 1860. It was among the first settlements in the swamps of the Barataria Bay, along with Manila Village. Clarksville even had its own coin that was accepted by locals.
They built their own boats. They were self-sufficient. They built platforms.
The platforms were built entirely on stilts, acting as a shrimp processing plant and a town. Kerner's grandfather, Gordon Rojas, remembers them well.
Just a wood platform on the water. Yeah. And would spread the shrimp out in the sun. Every evening they had to pick them up. Yeah. They used to shell them. Take the shell and sell them.
The Manila men had a method called the shrimp dance that would separate the shells from the meat. They helped to introduce dried shrimp to Louisiana and the global community before the days of refrigeration.
But it was innovative at the time, right? Because then you could store it. You didn't need to keep it on ice because it preserved it. So it created a whole new market and let people from outside the Gulf Coast experience the seafood.
My daddy's a couple of our uncles had platforms besides Manila Village. They must have had about 7, 8 platforms to dry the shrimp out in Barataria Bay.
The other well-known floating village was St. Malo in St. Bernard Parish, known as perhaps the first permanent Filipino settlement in the early 1800s.
They did it in one of the harshest environments. This is pre-air conditioned. They lived out where, you didn't have a meteorologist telling you when a storm was coming. It's extremely hot. The mosquitoes, alligators, they came here and thrived, and they persevered.
They thrived for decades, overcoming all kinds of adversity in the marshland, but the floating villages could not withstand the power of Mother Nature. Hurricanes eventually wiped them out. In 1965, Manila Village was destroyed by Hurricane Betsy. And do you feel like there's enough preservation and remembrance?
I feel like there hasn't been, but now, we are really pushing getting the story told. Getting people to hear the story, how unique it is, what a beautiful story it is.
Here at the town of Jean Lafitte, memories are still preserved. There are several historical markers like this and also commemorative plaques. Engraved are the names of important Filipino Americans and their contributions to history.
The resiliency you see from storms, we're the first ones to get back when we get hit the hardest.
A story of brave pioneers who ventured out into the murky waters for a fresh start. Little did they know their resilience and innovation would help lay the foundation for the modern-day shrimp industry and make a lasting impact on the culture of Louisiana.
Hard-working, family-oriented, big belief in God.
Well, and today there's about 6,000 Filipino Americans here in the greater New Orleans area. They have all kinds of Filipino organizations very involved and active in the community. Gina.
Okay, so how did the Filipinos first come to America?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, some historians say that they were originally sailors, Spanish sailors on galleons that were big ships like this, and the working conditions were so tough and violent and abusive, they jumped off the ship. Some of them drowned. Those who survived found these villages. Others say that they were actually here in the mid-1700s when Philippines and Louisiana was under the Spanish colonial government. And others still say they were here fighting in the New Orleans War in 1815 and also the War of 1812. So their presence here obviously go way back in history.
Such a rich history, so fascinating.
Yeah,
Excellent
really
reporting. Thank you.